Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another DBD video featuring Spirit. I wanted to show you guys this gameplay here, which I thought was super fun. Now we are playing Spirit with Father's Glasses, which is like, you know, a little bit much, right? But I wanted to play test Father's Glasses using Father's Glasses and Sloppy Butcher. Now, for those of you who just start playing Spirit and stuff, for example, she is super hard to play for those of you who just get into the game, right? Super hard to play. For those of you who don't follow scratch marks like the greatest, and I was like that in the beginning, like I could not follow scratch marks to save my life, dude. Like you could just look, you could be right in front of me, go left, and I had no idea where you went. I do fall for this palette, I knew it was coming, I don't know why I went that way, I still did. But in any case, I did see the other one go this way. Whether or not she gets that hook, I don't know. But either way, we get down here and we get off that M1. We get off that right click. We do. Pretty good. Now, at the end of the day, she's going to get down again, which is very unfortunate. But she puts herself in a situation where I know she doesn't have anything to, like, sidestep strike or anything. She doesn't have a sidestep strike. She's playing differently. Like, if she were to have it, she would be afraid to go down, if that makes sense. So I didn't feel like she was trying to mind game me, so we go for her, and we pick her up again. It wasn't my plan to do that, but she put herself in the situation. We finally get that hook here, which is great. Oh, by the way, we are using Lethal Pursuer. Now, Lethal Pursuer, on top of Father's Glasses and Sloppy Butcher, typically it's like, it's an insta-down. Because once you hit them, you can automatically go straight back for them. Because the blood trail. She found out I had Starstruck. Like, she got smacked right in the face. And again, she put herself in a situation where I'm just like, should I go for her? If she's gonna run back, okay, no problem. Like, what are you doing? Just being a silly goober, but I didn't want to be that guy and be like, okay, go ahead and get you out of the game in the first 2 minutes. It's fine. Nah, I let her be. It is what it is. So we go back for the other one. I guess they healed her already really quick. That's fine, because she didn't get very far, as you can see. I thought she was going to dead hard me, but she did not. So we get her down right fast. And again, my Starstruck is still active right now, right? So I see her over here, and I play with her for a minute. And smack her in the face, sadly enough. And now the survivors know that I have Starstruck. Barbecue goes off, there's two over there, so I know it's safe to pick this one up here without any repercussions. Starstruck value is so good on certain killers, man. It's good overall in general, but it is a niche perk. The problem is with Starstruck is, for killers like Spirit and Nurse, killers that are actually like deemed very strong, you don't need Starstruck. Just because our powers are pretty ridiculous, right? But when you do have Starstruck, most survivors don't see it coming. So it gets you scenarios where you can just make a lot of value out of it. Like this right here, and where I am on the map, barbecue doesn't go off, so I know there was two people here. Because one got her down from the hook, and then, you know, the hook survivors around here somewhere, right? So no, they weren't working on gents. So I spent time looking for the other one, because I felt that she was going to go straight for the hook. And she didn't. Yeah, that's fine. It was a smart play. She went to go get healed. Or healed herself, what have you, with medkit. So I'm going to go back on this side, because that's where I saw the information, right? And guess what? All three of them are here. Who would have thought? For what reason, I don't know. But they were all sitting here. So I thought she was actually going to go for the hook. And she doesn't. But keep in mind, I have two survivors that are like generally behind me, right? So I played with this one for a minute to see what she wants to do here. She's injured, by the way. Remember that. And she was going to go for the hook. That means that she was just going to go for the hook and trade herself when I smacked her. And she was going to get away. Now, the smart play, which I'm very confused, why did they send her to get the, you know, the unhook? I don't get it. So I sit here and wait for her to hit stage 2. And guess what? She pops up out of nowhere. Like, she could have just hid, and I would just left. There's no reason for me to stick around too long. But instead I get a down, I get a slug, and I get another free M1 off. Like, at the end of the day, it was so much more value for me, but yet I couldn't follow through because I, like everybody else, you know, sometimes we still lose chase. Because again, I'm not the greatest spirit, but I am pretty good at playing her. But, you know, there are some times I do goof up. That's fine, we all do. We all make those mistakes. So instead of chasing her, I go straight for this hook here. I'll let them make the decision what they want to do. So I got one over there somewhere. And then one over there finishing the gen, which is fine, right? So now, we go up here, we give her a second, see if she wants to pop out or not. And she doesn't, which is fine. So instead, we go for somebody else. It is what it is. Like, she's sitting here in the middle of nowhere doing absolutely nothing. I think she was contemplating on going for the hook. Which is fine, but she's already on stage 2, right? So, there's that. And she's not saving her either. She was working on gens, which is great. That's what you want to do in this situation. You want to sit here and work on gens. You want to win the game, right? But both of you guys are over here. And she makes the mistake of trying to fast vault this instead of just continuing to run. I mean, at the end of the day, I get you. Your heart is racing and you're like, oh god, I'm being chased. Yeah, you're being chased. I get you. But you weren't going to make that vault. So we do finally get her out of the game. Sadly enough. Goodbye, Survivor. It's been fun. So I smacked this generator not because I was afraid of it going off, but because I want information. I wanted to see if there's another Survivor that was going to be behind me that was working on that gen there. But instead, I decide to... I hear this one up here. And I see the one over there running around. Which, again, she's already on stage 2, so this will be her third hook. And she put herself in a situation where she has a med kit, but she didn't heal herself. And I don't know why she didn't do that. So instead she just runs around here, drops a pallet, hops over it. That's fine. Well, this is where Father's Glasses is just like, no. You're not allowed to leave me. And sadly enough, this would be her third hook. Get her out of the game here right fast. And we move on, right? Barbecue goes off and I see them both over there healing themselves. Well, one's healing that one, and I just automatically assume that they're going to trade off and heal them, you know. So I get over here as quickly as I can, as my power will let me. And, like Houdini, apparently these magicians just disappeared. I'm sitting there looking for them, and I can't figure out where they went. So they finally do end up healing up while I'm sitting here looking for them. So I'm just like, oh crap, now what do I do? Because now I have to re-injure them and hopefully get it down. There's 2 gens left. I mean, it's favorable. It's in their favor right now, especially if they know where the hatch is and they have a key. So I'm sitting here trying to chill because I don't know where the hatch is yet. I haven't found the hatch. Not that I was looking for it, because, you know, I had survivors in my area majority of the time. I smacked the pallet in this generator again just to see if I can get some information out. But I get nothing, right? And I don't want to stick around here too long because they could be working on the gen, completing another gen right now. So I checked this one up right quick and no one's here. No one came back out of hiding down here. I didn't know if they was doing one of those Marco Polo ordeals, so, you know, I stuck around for a little bit, and then I took off. Now, sadly enough, I made the mistake of going the wrong generator, because they have not been on this gen, as far as I know, all game. So that means there's only one left, and they have to be here, right? Now, to my surprise, they were both here working on this gen. She makes the right play. She had no other option here of taking the hit and hopping the pallet. That was fine. But again, Father's Glasses, guys. On Spirit, that item I think is just too strong. It's fun to play with, especially for those who are getting new to the game and trying to understand how she works when she's in her power. Now, she makes the mistake of going back up here. I don't know why she did that. Or at least why she took the way that she did. She could have just looped again and had the other survivor continuously work on that gen over there. She might have been able to complete it. But instead she makes the play like that. That's fine. Like I said, we're all learning. So we end up getting that third hook on her. She gets out of the game. Or second hook, excuse me. But barbecue goes off and I automatically know where she's at. And she does that. So She skips the skill check, and I see her running off doing this direction. I want you guys to pay attention to something here. Besides the footsteps. So hypothetically speaking, let's say I did not see her go that direction. I just saw the scratch marks. Let's say that, right? I think in that scenario, I might have not seen her if she didn't have that golden halo on. Let's look at it like that. Now, considering I saw her as I was already coming over there, you know, she wasn't going to get away from me. But let's say I didn't. Maybe that golden halo might have given her away. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I could be wrong. But instead, you know, she plays around this hook for some reason and gets downed. It is what it is. She dies on hook, and then we get this one here as well. Well, that Starstruck value, I think, really threw them for a surprise, which is actually pretty funny to me. But, you know, this has been another Spirit game. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. I got a lot of them coming up for you. Got some Death Slinger and stuff coming up. We'll be doing maybe some Pig, maybe. And then we'll be doing Huntress. So hopefully you guys stay tuned, man. I have a lot of content coming up for my channel here. Got some DVD, Pokemon Unite. I've got some other games planned in the future here. Stick around, man. This has been Pawse Plays. I will catch you guys in the next game.